What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today Sarah and I are going for a little Sunday hike. You've been wanting to do one of these hikes in a minute. We're at Bundeena here in Eastern Sydney.
Yeah, very excited to be here. It's beautiful scenery, but today we're actually going to show you our worst sales and mistakes of 2021.
So you guys are pretty used to us doing our classic what sold videos where we share our most profitable, some of our most favorite sales of each month. But today we're going to do something a bit different and share some of our biggest mistakes and worst pickups for 2021 so far. So if you want to see some of our fails, stick around to the end and learn some lessons that we learned. All right, so the first worst sale we want to share with you guys is this cotton on shirt. It's a striped cotton on shirt. I think I picked it up.
You did by mistake. You had no idea what free was, and I was like, it's cotton on.
Okay, so that was not the best. We paid $2 for it. It was up for about $18. We weren't gonna get too much out of it realistically, but we made a big mistake and put it in one of our 40% off sales. We don't really do that many sales, so it was a new experience to us, but yeah, that one sold for $9.18 and we lost about $1.60. So not great, but I guess the lesson there is if you are going to do promotions, maybe set a minimum amount so you don't get stung like we did. So potentially next time, I think $25 would be the minimum for our 40% off.
Yeah, very good idea for that one, I think.
All right, so the next one we're going to share with you guys is this Donovan DVD. We picked it up for $1 at a garage sale, but we were a bit negligent when listing this one. We used one of our templates when we list stuff and actually had it as an untracked envelope, but this one was a steel book and was actually more than 2 centimeters, so we couldn't put it in an envelope and had to pay about $8.50 postage. So stitched ourselves up on that one. And I think we lost like $2, so not good. So keep in mind, make sure you're checking all the details in your item specifics and postage details if you're using templates.
All right, so this next one we picked up was this Converse hoodie. This was on me. It actually took about 18 months to sell. Picked it up for $8, which was actually quite expensive. I ended up selling it for $20. So I think it only ended up being about 55 cents profit. So that actually doesn't cover postage and work hours and all that kind of thing. So definitely a loss there. But for next time, definitely gotta improve on the comping side of things, especially when it comes to spending about $8 on a jacket.
There you go. Hey. Oof. Whoa. Oh, just got splattered. All right, so the next one was a bit disappointing, to be honest. We picked up this Chicago Bulls This Is Playoffs t-shirt. Had it up on eBay and Depop for about, I think 12 to 18 months. Paid $3, it sold for $11 and we lost about $1.50, right?
Yeah, it was $1.50.
Not great. I thought it was gonna flip for sure because we got it right around the time that the Last Dance Michael Jordan Chicago Bulls documentary was coming out. But I think the problem with this one was it was a bit small. So obviously large, extra large tends to sell a bit better, but sometimes small doesn't sell.
This next one, I picked up this one thinking it was going to be an absolute bolo, but it was a Dakin Bear. We purchased it during a challenge that Drew and myself had. It was the bear and he got a board game. I lost, the board game sold straight away. The bear was up for about 18 months, paid $4 for it. Initially had it listed for about $50 because the comps were good. Ended up selling it for $12 and took a loss of $3.78. So that was... I
won!
It was the worst. No good, but at least it's gone. So the next ones we decided to showcase was Miss 60. We've actually picked up these in the past and have actually sold them for about $50 or so. So we were like such a shoo-in for these. Ended up paying $8 for them. We were like, that's not bad because we know we can sell them. But didn't end up selling at all. So I think we ended up selling them for 15 bucks and took a loss of $4.45, which is not good.
I think the problem with those ones was there was no like model name or number. So a lot of the times we sell G-Star and Nudie and stuff, you can research and comp the specific model number. These ones were just blank, so it made it harder to comp and harder to title. Yep. Harder to sell.
Yep, and we took a loss on it, so you live and you learn. So this one was a sale that never was. We picked up these vegan dog muttons. I was super excited because they were vegan. Picked them up for $8, which is always so cheap. Had them listed for $150, just took a lovely deal for $120. Drew went to go package them and they were damaged. Not good at all. It was our first time that we actually had to cancel an order on our eBay store. We were worried that it might affect it, but it's okay so far. But yeah, it's really, for next time, just got to double check all around the hemming and everything because they were damaged and we didn't even realize. That's what I really love about these walks, just being surrounded by all the Australian flowers and everything. It's just so nice and relaxing. Thank you.
Where's the reptiles?
Oh, it might be a bit too cold for reptiles. Although, last time we came here, we saw a huge ass snake.
So another shirt we want to share with you guys was this DC T-shirt. We picked it up in one of our first wholesale lots, so all the shirts cost around $15 each. This one only sold for $20. We had it up for ages, there wasn't much interest, and we lost about $5 on this one. How much was it?
Yeah, $5.76 on that one, which is not good.
Yeah, so a bit of a bummer, but that is sort of the experience you're going to have with wholesale, and what we've learned is you're obviously going to make profit on some items, but some items you're going to take an L on and take a little bit of a loss to balance it out. So we probably wouldn't have picked this up for $15 at a thrift store, but wholesale, that's all part of the game, and we lost $5. All right, so another one of our worst mistakes or worst flips of 2021 was from our recent garage sale. So we've had so many jeans that we picked up over the last 18 months, and we've gotten to the point where we need to clear out some of that old stock. We've never really done a stock take before or a clearance of sorts, so we did a garage sale at the start of the year, and we put all of these jeans out, men's and women's, for $2 a piece. Luckily enough, some lady came through and wanted them all for her market stall, so she offered us $1 a piece, and we couldn't say no.
Couldn't say no, wanted to get rid of it all.
So yeah, after she bought it all, we did the calculation, and I think we had about $197 invested in the jeans.
Yep.
And she took them all for $167. So we lost $30, but we cleared out so much old stock. She got some new stock for her market, so she's gonna make mad profit. And we had a customer at a garage sale. All right, so finally our most disappointing decision and sale of the year were these Nike LeBron 8 South Beach basketball shoes. We picked these up for $80.
Yeah.
We paid a lot for these. At the time, we comped them out, did our research based on the Nike model number, did all our research, everything looked legit. Went home, was like, yeah, we're gonna make $500 off these shoes. Listed them on eBay and Grailed, and pretty much immediately, Grailed took them down and said they were inauthentic. So straight away, took them off eBay, did a bit more research, and turns out they were indeed fake, and we've just paid $80 for some fake basketball shoes. Luckily, we did have another option, and that was to get rid of it at our garage sale, which we did for $15. The lady was aware completely that they were fake. And I guess the main lesson from that one would be, sometimes you're gonna spend a little bit more time and put a bit more care into comping stuff out and making sure it's authentic. An extra 5 minutes is gonna pay off for sure. If something seems like it's too good, it's definitely too good to be true. And yeah, $80 buy-in next time, definitely gonna do a lot more research. All right, so they are 10 of our worst and most disappointing sales and mistakes from 2021 so far.
Thank you for watching, and if you guys have picked up something that's really terrible or have made a mistake this year so far, drop a comment below and let us know. We can share it all around.
We want to make sure we're not the worst resellers. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget you can subscribe by hitting that red button below. Hit that like button, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Thanks for watching.
See ya.
These next ones we oh, Jesus Christ.
It's a stealth. Good,
oh my.
good stealth. Whoa, shit.
Oh. Could you just not die? Look how close to the ledge you are. Honestly.
Oh, let's finish this video.
All right.